Well, alright. Here we are. We are playing some Pokemon Violet, and we're gonna get started. Yeah, I just literally forgot to press record, so here we are. We're gonna get just started in the maybe. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and get started with the look. I think you can change. Actually, no, I think you can't change all of these things, so it might be good to go ahead and. I have it. Okay, I'm just gonna do what I have, which is dark brown. I feel like it's just so minimal, the changes. Like, maybe I'm wrong. It feels like that just got moved up like a centimeter. Am I wrong? Like, are these changing at all? Like, the thing is going down. I remember in Skyrim how it would be like, oh, it would lag, and you would not really know if you changed or not. But I don't think so, because the eye color changed. Oh yeah, that changed my lip color. That is so. Even that is like. Am I wrong? Oh, you have to click. Oh my gosh, I'm being so fake. Oh my god, I wish you didn't have to click though, but oh my gosh, I cannot believe what I just did. Okay, we're just gonna pretend like that didn't happen, and I'm not gonna click through all these options for mouse and stuff like that. Like, maybe is there a time you can do it later? Because I just don't really feel like I have the. I don't feel like I have this, like. I have a few freckles. No, I don't. Not right now. Let's just. This is just too overwhelming. It's like they gave me too many. They gave me too many choices, and I just got. Oh, you can change your hairstyle. I would change the hairstyle. Wonder what there is to choose from. I feel like the problem here is going to be that I'm just gonna have to try all of these out to actually. Some of these are atrocious. That one looks pretty normal. That one looks pretty much like kind of what I have. Messy hair. They didn't do anything with. Oh, that's a little different than my hairstyle. I think I'm gonna go with this one. I think it looks. Not that one. This one. All right. I think that's what I'm gonna go with. Ooh, is that dark brown? Yeah. Okay. All right. Some pretty fun little customization stuff. If you wanted to get more into it, then you definitely could get more into it there. So, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that, but I'm gonna listen in. A little bit behind. I'm gonna get to listen in. Enrollment application. Did I just skip ahead something? Whenever you see, that must have been like, whenever you see now, okay, I guess. I'm not really sure what that was. I guess it was just a little thing I'm supposed to click through. UVA Academy. Oh, I agree. The graphics, I feel like they're like, these graphics look like Pokemon Coliseum or whatever, leading the way into the future. You know what I mean? I don't know. Ooh, I'd like to see all the little Pokemons though. I don't know. It looks a little Pokemon Coliseum to me, like very Pokemon Coliseum. It looks almost like that dark, you know? It's a little weird. I don't know if I like that. It might look a little bit better once we get into the actual thing, but I'm gonna keep my. I'm one of those people. I'm very pro. Like I'm not like graphics or whatever like that, but it just feels like a little weird because it feels like identical to me, and I've played that game a lot, so I don't know, not like a whole lot to actually beat the game ever, but enough to like go into the start level and then get confused at that Oasis level and then just walk around for like 3 hours in that spot and then give up and then start again a couple years later, you know, just like everyone else. Just like everyone else. Alright. I keep wanting to grab my mouse. It's just weird using this instead. Paldea is a and do not judge me for my pronunciations for anything. Paldea is a sprawling region bursting with lush nature and magnificent landscapes. Ooh. It is also, of course, home to the mysterious creatures known to us as Pokemon. They reside here in great numbers, in fact. Oh, whoa. I've never seen that Pokemon before. Maybe I just haven't seen that Pokemon before. It could be a Paldean Pokemon, though. Pokemon can be found living all over, in the seas, in the skies, even in our cities and towns. We humans coexist with Pokemon as we both help one another to live and thrive. Yuva Academy is here to help you learn even more about these precious partners. Within our halls, people from all regions gather to study. And as Pokemon trainers, they have their Pokemon do battle growing alongside them. While our robust curriculum of coursework helps our students draw forth their fullest potential, it is within these halls that you will find your friends, your Pokemon. Okay, I guess they think I can read faster than I can. We, the faculty, and the staff. Whatever. I'm just not used to it. I'm used to going at my own pace in a Pokemon. You know, it looks a little bit like Sonic too. Sonic the Hedgehog, like one of those GameCube games or whatever. But you know, I'm not one who's big into graphics, but I don't know. I assume this is all still just cutscene stuff. This part honestly looks, I like the look of this a little bit better. It seems to be running pretty well though, I mean, through this capture card system that I have set up. Unless it's not, that's the problem. That's the problem here. But I suspect that's not the case because it looked perfectly fine when I was looking at the dashboard stuff. This part looks nicer than the original part. This looks good. I'm more interested though in the gameplay, obviously, as many Pokemon players are. Oh, I like this. Nice little setup. Let's just stay. I think let's just stay. I know we're here to play Pokemon, but this is a nice little. All right, let's get up. So this is where in real life? Oh yeah, it's in Spain, I think. It kind of looks like it too when you look at it. You got Portugal over there on the left, and then you got all of Spain over here, and then it connects into France. Which there's a game based on France. Oh, why can't I turn my camera all the way around? I feel like I should be able to turn my camera all the way around. Your bag and hat are here, laying here, but it's not time to get ready yet. What am I supposed to do? It's a so I can't. What is that Pokemon down there? He's cute. I want one of those as a plushie. This look at the tile, like the way the architecture of the house is. It looks very much at least I'm not like an architect or anything, but it's cool that they at least put some thought and effort into stuff like that. Look at the substitute. I love how with it being so 3D, they can like, oh, there he is, our friend. Sorry, I have a puppy. I was making sure I didn't like startle him too with that little. Oh, look at the peppers too. I love, one of my favorite thing about Pokemon is the culinary aspects of it. Like in Sun and Moon, they did such a good job, I feel like, with tackling some of the cuisine that is in Hawaii and native to the area. Okay, well, it's your first day at your new school after all. I'm so excited for you. Still, you might want to cool your engines before you go racing out the door. The school contacted me and said that we're supposed to wait here a little while longer. Their words, not mine. Apparently there's something very important for your first day that still hasn't arrived. Ding dong. Maybe that's the thing that we've been waiting for. Alright. Yeah, see, you see what I'm saying? Like, look at the tiles that are up there and the wood, like that. It seems very like some very good aesthetic, you know, for the house. I could be wrong, but I think it looks really nice. Okay, so I went from like complete 360. I was like, oh, this looks like Pokemon Coliseum, Sonic. Like now, I think this looks pretty good. This part, look here. I think it looks nice. Okay, this leads out to the vegetable garden, but okay, I don't want to go out that way. It's nice. See, they have a vegetable garden. This would be a nice home to live in. Very, very. Oh, do forgive the intrusion. You are Master Patriot 275, yes? On behalf of the Academy, I must apologize for the late arrival of your enrollment documents. Ah, and also for the delay in introducing myself. I'm the director of UVA Academy. You may call me Mr. Clavel. The director, and you came in person to help my son with his first day? Ooh. Well, I am responsible for the entire academy, including all failures on its parts. I think I pronounced that several different ways. Uva, Uva. I don't know what it is. So here at last are the enrollment documents that should have already been delivered to you. Goodness, you really needn't have. I don't know why I'm saying it so weird. Since you've come all this way, can I at least offer you a cup of tea? Ooh, that would be so nice right now. So good. Why don't you head back up to your room and finish getting ready for school? You'll need to get your bag and your hat as well. Who said that? Was it the mom? Now, Mr. Clavel, you simply must join me for a cuppa. A cuppa? Is that what they say? I'm gonna start saying that. That sounds a little slang. Like, I don't know, the mom, I just wouldn't expect to be using, like, slang, like, you know, like, I would say pog, and my dad wouldn't necessarily say pog, you know what I mean? I'm actually just gonna go back to bed. But, I like the way this looks so far. It's looking nice, looking nice. Looking really, really good. I wish it didn't take me so long to get the music together so we could have experienced this wonderful land of Paldea just a little bit quicker. But, you know, we are here, and we are not emotionally drained at all from that experience. I'm glad that no one will even get to hear about that. What do you guys think about the way this looks in here? I really do like the way that this house looks. It's very nice. Very nice. You're not quite ready to go to school yet. Why am I not ready? I'm already thinking about which Pokemon I'm going to choose first, not necessarily about school. Oh, just look at you, all ready for your big first day. Yes, the uniform of our storied academy fits you so well. Oh, gracious, how very careless of me. I had entirely forgot that I've something else for you, Master Patriot 275, a most important thing. But your living room is hardly the place for it. Would you care to follow me outside? Wonder what the mom would sound like. I think she would sound like very caring, like just like, I wonder. I kind of I think I could do much better on the dude, but we're just gonna pretend like I didn't attempt that actually. Very sweet lady, I'm sure. She has a nice vegetable garden though. I can't wait to get back there and look around and see what they're actually growing, and if it's actually like relevant to the region. I see some pumpkins. Right then, dear Pokemon. Right then, dear Pokemon, time to come out of your Pokeballs. Oh, so you just get to choose right from here. This is not gonna be a choice for me. I've already made my choice. We provide each student entering the academy a Pokemon of their own. I'll ask you to choose which among these three you'd like to have as your partner. No, not Sprigtino or whatever. Now the dinosaur is pretty cool. I'm not turning down the dinosaur as far as like it being cool or not, but it's gotta be Quaxley for me. The duckling Pokemon. Pomp. I mean, who would want the grass little boy? I could be triggering someone right now, but it's not as much going on, I feel like. Alright, so it turns out they're more interested in you, Master Patriot 275, than familiar old me. I do wish I could stay and see which one you'll choose, but I must be off to the next home visit. Does he just carry around that many? That's a lot of Pokemon to carry around. I'll be at the house just over there. Take your time with the decision, then come find me once you're done. Alright. Let's go ahead and get through some of this so we can actually start playing some of the game. What a mannerly fellow that director of yours is. These three are all lovely, but you need to choose just one, right? Not an easy task. Why not just take the opportunity to walk around with these little ones and get to know them? I'm sure they'd have lots to teach you. Oh, but before you go, I got a little something to celebrate your big day. Take it with you as you're going out on your own. Ah. Rotom phone. I love the Rotom phone in with the Lola Detective, Locky, and Pokemon Sun and Moon. It was so good. I really have got hung up with trying to watch Pokemon Black and White. I just it's so bad. I feel like what is her name? She just says what she just says Ash as a kid like the entire show, and it's just like so irritating to hear. Like I'm like, dude, he's been in all these gym battles doing all this stuff, and like you're just like belittling him so much. Like I wouldn't want a friend like that. I don't know. I know that people were like, oh, Misty was like that, and also that Dawn was, you know, had a weird catchphrase or whatever, but anyway, we're just gonna how do I choose? I feel like this looks why is it what am I supposed to be doing? Maybe I'm just supposed to be walking around? Oh, I'm supposed to be walking around with them around the garden. Let's see what kind of vegetables and stuff they're growing here. It looks like there, obviously we got some pumpkins. These plants here, I wonder if this is supposed to be coffee, because I know that coffee is like usually shaded by other bush around. Who knows? Maybe. What do we got in the trees over here? Those might be berries. This just might be Pokemon berries of some sort. They kind of like tomato berries. I could be wrong, but who knows? Who knows? Then we got some lettuce. It looks like lettuce. Oh, a palm tree. That's interesting. I wonder what they're growing here. I like how they took the time to introduce some of these like potentially culinary things that. What are you gonna do here, buddy? I don't hate this following them around and stuff and seeing what they want and what they're like interested in and stuff like that. What is that? Oh, a potion. Thanks for getting me that, Fuecoco. I think that's your name. Oh. I didn't mean to pull up the Rotophone. It looks like, whoa, it looks like this is a pretty big region. This is a pretty big, I could be wrong. This looks pretty massive to me. Where do we start out on? Wait. Do we start on the western side? Is that what it looks like? No. We're on the southern. We're like straight on the southern. Straight on the southern side. I'm not really sure in route. Okay, so some more cactus they're growing there. Sorry, I'm really looking in close. Gotta really sneak a peek there. Doesn't look like either you guys are gonna give me any potions or anything like Fuecoco did. Ah, there we go. What are you interested in? You just like the water? Is that what it is? Oh, I might have put that in a weird spot. The little I might have to move this whole thing up to the right. Let's see. I could put this like, let's do this, and sorry, I'm doing a little bit of tidying up. What is this here? Oh yeah, I can't do that. That's a chat board. Well, I can move that back. I can move that down. That'll work. Let's move this out of the way for a second. Okay. I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. Let's just quickly. Sorry, this isn't gonna be perfect. Okay. I hope that they don't put something there and then I have to change completely everything. But as of right now, seemingly this might work. Who knows, but I think that's what I'm gonna try. This'll work. This will work. Okay. Alright. Not too bad. Not too bad. Alright, so now I can see what this little screen is over here too. Alright, it did lag a little bit there, and sorry about that, but I'm just trying to fix it so we can see the little mini map. It might be important. Oh, it looks like it's showing me like there's Weasel over there. This kind of is similar to how they were trying to do Pokemon Go, I feel like, at one point. This honestly, it feels a little bit like a prototype more than it does like an actual. I don't know. I could be wrong. Alright, so I waltz my way around. Okay, so now I can do this. Okay, so that's where I'm gonna go. Set destination. That's my school, okay. That's where I'm gonna go. I wish I could run. Is there a running function? Are you just looking around at stuff? Okay, well we're not gonna listen to you guys anymore. No. Oh well, you're kind of cute, you know. I just don't. There's nothing. You're just not doing anything for me. Fuecoco is the only one who actually got me anything. Fuecoco, are you gonna give me an item this time? You've only ever done it when there was an item. You let me down the. Oh, finally. Finally, let me run. Get out of this place. Get out of here. Alright, finally. I don't know, it was a little bit, felt like it was a bit repetitive. I don't know, maybe it wasn't my favorite. Then you get them. It feels a little bit like how they did it in Legends Arceus, you know? For me, it felt a little bit repetitive. I don't know. That's cute, though. That's cute. That's cute. That was really cute. That was okay. Never mind. I take it all back. I take it all back. He hasn't made a choice about who he's gonna be picking. I do like the little bounce there. That was a nice little bounce. And I like the paw lick. And I like the burnt. He still has the burnt thing, and he just picks it, puts it down. Very cute. Oh, Fuecoco, you are really cute. But no, I've made up my choice. My brother has chose Fuecoco too, so I can't steal his choice because we're gonna be doing a bunch of trading and stuff. Alright, I must say I wasn't expecting to see you here quite so soon. Alright, hang on, director. Is this who I think it is? Yes, this is our academy's newest student, Master Patriot 275. He will be attending as of today. So you're the kid who moved in up the road. I've been dying to find out more about you. I am Nimona. Normally, I live in the school dorms, but home is here. What do you say, new neighbor? Wanna be friends? Love that enthusiasm. We're gonna get along just fine. Miss Nimona is president of our school council and a champion-ranked trainer in her own right. I absolutely love battling. In fact, we should battle right now, you and me. Easy now, you two will be in the same class, so you'll have plenty of time to battle later and get to know one another. Battle, of course. We're gonna be neighbors and classmates, right? Nice. We'll be able to battle all we want. On that note, Master Patriot 275, which one are you gonna choose? I assume. Have you decided which Pokemon? My brother told me this was all quite a lot of. I'm not a big fan of that big screen. It's a little, I don't know, interesting. That's actually a water type Pokemon. It may seem quiet, but its mighty streams of water can put out any fire you see. Would you like to go with our good water type Pokemon Quaxley here? Oh, of course. That's the best boy right there. You chose Quaxley. Yeah, it looks good over there. It was saying I had a few issues, but it must have been when I was moving stuff around. There were some skip frames and stuff. So we're gonna give Coxley a nickname. I actually don't like giving nicknames to Pokemon, personally, because it's like I want to get to know what kind of Pokemon these are first. Yeah. Oh, that's pretty cute. I like that. I wonder how much Quaxley weighs. 5 pounds. All I'm saying is, like, holding something like that's 5 pounds for a long time, pretty hard. Ash, though, no one beats my boy Ash when it comes to putting some Pokemon on your head and carrying it around. Some of this Pokemon weighed like incredible amounts that he was carrying. Alright, this is your first Pokemon. Please rate it love and care. And of course, be sure to keep it tucked away safely inside a Pokeball. That seems a little rude. Why can't you be friends with your Pokemon? I can't believe you actually chose Quaxley. I mean, like, way to make the perfect choice for you. You two make such a good combo. Can I choose one of those Pokemon too, Director? Oh, but did you not receive a Pokemon when you entered the Academy? No, back then, I had other Pokemon I was focused on raising at the time, but now I want to raise a new Pokemon alongside Patriot 275. Indeed, a rather splendid idea. If you wish to raise one of these Pokemon on equal footing with Master Patriot 275 here, I shall be more than happy to allow it. Yes! I assume she's gonna choose, oh, no, she chooses the one that I'm... Oh, yeah, because... No. I thought she would choose the other one. I'm excited to have a battle. That's what I came here for. Came here to play some Pokemon. Alright, but I do hope you'll join her for a battle. It will help you get to know your Pokemon as well. I like this character, Caldwell. He seems nice. Seems nice. I haven't seen anything at all yet as far as, I assume we're battling out here. Am I wrong? There we go. That looks weird. Is there like a cloud going over? Okay, it's moving. I'm gonna wait for this cloud to move. I just don't like the way it looks over this battlefield. Looks a little nasty. Does this not just look a little weird to everyone? I don't know. Okay, this looks a little better. I like inside the buildings the way it looks. Really nice. Anyone can be a Pokemon trainer as long as they have Pokemon by their side. And it's our duty as trainers to help our Pokemon grow strong through battle. So you ready to battle me, Patriot 275? Sure, came here to battle in the first place. That's what I'm ready to do. I mean, I was hoping that she would use her yeah, I mean, use your new Pokemon. That would be rude. Just like got a level 5 Pokemon over here. You're gonna throw in like a what, level 1,000,000 Pokemon? Try and kill me? Oh, what is that thing on her wrist? Is it like a thing that helps with her throwing, potentially? It's some sort of battle item? Alright, I know this is your first Pokemon battle. I like the battle music. That's pretty nice. This is pretty nice here as far as the battle screen, I feel like. Yeah, pretty classic. This all feels a little bit like Pokemon Coliseum. Like I'm not playing like a Pokemon game. I'm playing Pokemon Coliseum, you know? I think well, it's just a fire Pokemon. Start off with a water gun. Yeah, of course. Of course I've been studying. I've been studying the Pokemon ways. Now, have you been studying? Because that's not very effective. Not very effective at all, my friend. Oh, I can't see the, I'll figure it out later. I'll have to figure that out. Honestly, that might be more important than that little thing that's in the bottom. That might be more important than what's in the bottom over there. I might just have to move everything around. Is there going to be anything that... No, the bottom left is mine. I haven't seen anything in the top left yet. So I might have to just like move everything around. But it'll be okay. Alright, we've been going for like 50 minutes. Probably taking a break at like an hour 30 or so. I'd like to get through this and then I can take a break. This is just draining, I feel like. I don't know, this part of the thing. And I'm just like ready to play some Pokemon. I know some people are super excited for this part of it, but what was the problem? Let's battle again soon. I don't know what the problem was. You two seem to be getting along fast friends, even though you just met. Can I count on you to take your new schoolmate here under your wings? Yeah, that'd be great. Thanks for all your help. You used an Ember, I think, twice against my water Pokemon, even though you probably have like an attack like Pound. But you know, I'm sure gonna be very useful as a friend. It's a must-have for Pokemon trainers. It's super handy app. Our homeroom teacher, Miss Jacques, actually made it himself. Mr. Jacques. Oh my gosh, I don't know why I saw it. Anyway. I was like, Jacques is typically a boy's name. I'm not judging, but anyway. Back in my day, we used ordinary paper and handwritten notes to compile our Pokedexes. It's quite the age we live in now. You know, I wonder, how old is this Caldwell? He's saying he used pen and paper. Because, at least in the Pokemon world and stuff like that, they've had some technology for a while, I feel like. Let's just get through some of this stuff. I'm just a little too tired for this right now. Okay, we're just getting to the next little bit of this dialogue, because they're just trying to say you guys are gonna be friends and all this stuff like that, and I'm tired of the friendship. Like, it's gonna be okay. Alright, I'll show you the ropes to the academy. Perfect. Okay, finally. This is like Yu-Gi-Oh! With the friendship speeches. Alright, so it looks like I'd be best maybe moving it to the bottom right. Oh wow, they have so many Pachirisu just chilling around, and then a Chansey just bouncing about. I do like, I like the way it looks inside these buildings. Like, I feel like that's pretty nice. They added this little step thing. I do kind of glitch when I go up it, but you know, this would be a good spot, I feel like, to add some of the new Pokemon, but you know. Oh dear, a visitor. Alright. We're gonna get... You can... so some sneaking will be involved, I guess. Some sneaking. Am I supposed to be in here? I swear I'm supposed to be in here, right? Oh, a goodbye. And a, I forgot what that is, but I do like that. Saloon or whatever. Okay, maybe I'm not supposed to be in here yet. Maybe I'm not supposed to be in here yet. What am I looking at? Okay, so maybe I do need this little map, because it's telling me I need to go here. Here. Oh, it's my mother. Oh, Patriot 275. I hear that Nemona will be taking care of you at school. That's right, ma'am. Leave it to me. I love how she's just like taking me under her wing like this. So nice of her, and all of this friendship. I mean, like, it's just like take good care of him at school. I just feel like it's not like compelling like enough for me right now. It needs to be like. I mean, I don't know. I'm not interested in a school. I'm interested in Pokemon, and it feels like they're just trying to sell me on the school. And how I need to learn from this school, not like how I need to explore a great vast new world of Pokemon, you know? I think I'm honestly just gonna get through this part of it. Because I want to explore a vast new world of Pokemon. I want to play some multiplayer. I want to battle. I want to attack. I want to defend. I don't even think I've seen a new Pokemon yet in this game. This way. Why am I going that way? That's not even towards the university or whatever. Do I have stamina? No, that's... I wonder if it would be better if I... No, it'll be okay. I was just wondering, maybe if I put my glasses on, I would see something that I'm not seeing right now. Oh, there we go. It's a path that leads to adventure for you and me. Alright, we're gonna get to hopefully battle some Pokemon, hopefully catch some Pokemon. A good old Pokeball. I've got tons, have a few. Oh, do I get to catch some Pokemon now? Obtain 5 Pokeballs. Put the Pokeballs in your bag. Oink oink. Try battling. Okay. Alright, let's battle. That was a weird little animation. That was a little weird. Alright, catching Pokemon. You can try and catch wild Pokemon. You are battling by pressing the X button and throwing a Pokeball. When you're having a hard time catching a Pokemon, try to deal damage to it. Okay. So, well, I can actually see its health bar right there, so I don't even need to worry about it. I think top right would be fine. Okay, we can keep it just where we have it then. Yeah, because we can't keep it at the bottom left, or the bottom right, obviously, because of there. So I think this is gonna be the best spot, maybe. I don't think this should kill. Yeah, we're good. Okay. We are good. Alright, let's try and catch a Pokemon. Lechonk. Are you ready to be my Pokemon? We're gonna battle many a Pokemons together. Alright, perfect. This all seems to work about the same. Alright. Registered. Lechonk Santa. Alright, would you like to give Lechonk a nickname? No, like I said, especially these new ones, I just kind of want to learn. I just kind of want to learn how to play first, or like who they are first. I like that. Now that's nice. That's nice. You caught the very first Pokemon you went for. I'm crummy when it comes to catching Pokemon. Maybe you should give me tips. Anyway, she gave me some more Pokeballs. Alright, weaken the Pokemon and you'll be fine. Now go battle those wild Pokemon and catch some of them. Let's meet back up at the lighthouse over there. You can see our school from the top. Okay, wait. Let's go back. The Pokemon you see wandering in the tall grass caves are wild Pokemon. You can run into a wild Pokemon fight. You can also start a battle by looking towards a wild Pokemon, throwing one of your Pokeballs at it by using the ZR button. Try this tactic out to battle Pokemon that are up in trees or flying in the sky. Okay, like that. Yeah, I'll probably... So, I guess I can just go at you, like normal. Okay. It's not the same kind of thing as the as Hisui in Legends of Arceus kind of deal. Not sure if I'm the biggest fan of the way that works, but I don't want any more Lechonks. Let's just kill this one. Just wanted to get a little bit of understanding of how it works. And it's got the shared XP. Seems to be pretty generous. Work up. Oh, it looks like you get some more, you get some stuff out of it too. Alright. I just want to finish this, I just want to get all these items. Alright. It seems to be pretty easy to get these items. Seems to be pretty simple, straightforward. The camera's a little weird, but it's not nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. Alright, a rare candy too. Ooh. How do I get up there? Oh, that was a little lag there. Oh, did I just like run into a Pokemon that's on the other side? Is that a Scatterbug? Okay, I'll get a Scatterbug. We can get a Scatterbug. Maybe should water would have been not weak or not strong against it, so let's get ourselves a Scatterbug. I like Scatterbug. I think they're kind of cute. Oh no, I didn't mean to. Hope that doesn't kill him. Okay, perfect. Let's go. Let's kill ourselves. A Scatterbug. I like the animation when you catch it. That looks nice. Looks very nice. No, I don't want to give you a nickname. I do like the way this Pokedex looks though. It looks interesting. It looks like right here this screen looks like it's like a separate screen, like a pop-up in like, I don't know, like Minecraft or something. Kind of weird. But then the book thing itself is like, why can't I grab that? Okay. Is it a fledgling? What is that there? What did I hit there? What is that Pokemon? I didn't even know that was a Pokemon. A Tarantula. Okay. Well, let's start off with let's just give him a pound. Hopefully we can just get this guy too. I like the way that, oh, I didn't use Pound Gun. Okay, perfect. Let's get him. Let's get another Pokemon. That was a little weird trying to catch the Pokemon there, but I don't know, maybe I'll get used to it a little bit more. Okay, so how do I... No, I don't. That's interesting. String ball Pokemon. Cute. Alright, and then if I want to... The auto heal feature will automatically select items from your bag and use them to heal your Pokemon to use auto heal. I wish it would do revives too. How do I auto heal? Cool. Nice. That seems like I like that feature actually. Just trying to run away from that Scatterbug. I'm just trying to catch one of everything right now. Is that a Tarantula? There's a good revive there. This is nice. Alright, this is growing on me a little bit. Maybe I was just like being a little... Actually, these Pokemon maybe are really small. Kind of hard to see. What is that Pokemon? I thought it was a... What are you? Wait, this is the one that this is the one that was in the little intro thing. A Palmy. Cute. Oh, he started with a growl. Well, that's probably gonna be for the best. I wonder if I get XP for capturing in this one. Because if not, then I'm probably not getting very much XP right now. This shouldn't kill. A Thundershock, he's an electric Pokemon. Aw, paralyzed. Come on now. Well, you're about to be mine. Good to get it, electric Pokemon though. Get a little type diversity on us. What I like is that these Pokemon here are all just random. Like, it feels like just kind of different typing. Okay, so let's get... No, I don't want to give you a nickname. I like catching all this new Pokemon though. Trying to fill up our Pokedex over here. Okay, so we want to do an auto heal. Now let's do an auto heal for you. I don't have a paralyzed heal, do I? I thought I did have a paralyzed heal. I thought that... Yeah, that does not work. Okay, well it does work. I don't... It's weird. I thought the auto heal said it would work for paralyzed heal. Maybe it just only heal. Maybe it only heals. Alright. Well, we're gonna try and get some more of these items, and if we see another... Hey, you getting the hang of how to catch Pokemon, okay? Oh, so we got up here. We got up there. Good, yeah. What was that? I've never heard a cry like that. Could it be something? Could be some kind of strong Pokemon. I say we find whatever made that cry. Let's look around. Just be careful. There is a kind of unsafe cave not far from here, and I know your Rotom phone can help you. Can help keep you safe. But watch step by these cliffs anyway. Ooh, it's spooky, spooky. It's mysterious. What are we seeing? Oh, it's a dead Pokemon. Surrounded by other live Pokemon. Trying to eat said dead Pokemon. Spooky. A legendary Pokemon. Wait, 1 second. What? What did I just see as that animation? What was that? I'm gonna watch that again. Did that dude just catch a Rotom phone that was like falling out of the sky or something? That was just like weird. Did they just phone this one in? Like, oh my god. At least parts of it. That was crazy. That was too much. Alright, this mysterious Pokemon seems to be too weak to move. Maybe you can give it something to help it perk up. A sandwich? Would you like a sandwich? Would that help you? Just pandering the sandwich mechanic over onto us. You gonna eat that sandwich? Yum 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 yum. Ah yeah. All right. I guess we're friends now. Is that where you live, friend? Why do you like a mechanical beast? Are you an ultra beast? Because you don't look like a normal Pokemon. Alright, give me a little seizure action while you're at it. What in the world? What is going on? What? What? What in the world? Like the jet dragon? I don't know what's going on here. I feel like Scarlet probably had a better shot of that. Oh, this is weird looking. It's strange. This just doesn't even look like a Pokemon game. Like, I could be wrong. It's just like... Oh, there. Our friend. I didn't. Alright. I don't know why this is making me hungry. Alright. Hey, what's that Pokemon in front of you? It looks super strong. Yeah, just a potion hanging out in this little area. No big deal. What was that? Where's this Pokemon that ran away? There's a Pokemon up there. Oh, look. A gumshoe, I think. Isn't that what it is? Am I wrong? No, it's a young... What do I think it's gumshoe? Probably just 1 pound, and then I can capture it, right? Looks like a good guess to me. Probably could have just caught it for anyway. I really like them in Pokemon Sun and Moon in that episode with the Rattata, and it's pretty interesting because in Hawaii they did that for real. Like they brought in those creatures to get rid of all the rats that were starting to come on. Rats will just get anywhere. So I mean, they use a lot of real world stuff in that one, and I really like it. What are you over there, friend? You a Wiglet? No, you are a just normal Diglett. Let's try to get you. I think this is what my brother did, like getting all these Pokemon beforehand. Kind of silly. Probably should just be running ahead and getting done with this so I can do all of this on my own pace. I just killed you with a pound. Okay. Wait, how many Pokemon? Oh, 6. Alright. We're almost out of the cave, I think. Maybe. Maybe. Oh, whoa. Why are there so many little Houndour? What was that animation? That was a weird little animation with their little broken hearts. Is that what they were? Some pretty rough and rowdy Houndour live in this cave. I'm glad you got your bodyguard, but watch your back. I'd like to catch a Houndour. I don't have a fire Pokemon. Maybe there's one back here. No. I didn't see one. He just went into that rock a little bit, but you know, no big deal. I trust you, Gira, whatever you are. Oh my gosh, it's straight up. Man, I want to see it up close. Look out, something's coming. Behind you, it's behind you. Oh, I saw that guy earlier. He was sneaking. Houndoom! Do I have to battle you? What? What happened? Oh, did he use Roar? What is going on? Salt just looks a little weird. Oh, just looks a little strange. Just a little strange to me. I could definitely take these guys on. We can get this, guys. Oh no, he's gonna help me. You know, like I said, inside, I feel like all this looks pretty good, but like, when we get out into the wilderness, it just looks a little jank to me. I don't know. Like, she looked really good up there, like, the way the light was going in and stuff like that. I thought it looked really nice. Alright, what is your purpose, little electric dragon, dude? No, you're dying. Like a size lizard, but I've never seen quite like this before. And now it looks so different from a minute ago. You think it's okay? Hard to say. Not sure. You can't tell either, huh? Yeah, because I'm not a Pokemon doctor like Brock. You guys look perfectly in sync. You didn't even tell it what to do? Nope. No, I didn't. But he's my friend. But he's my friend. Oh, good. Looks like it perked up a little. Yeah! Oh man, oh man, oh man. The more I look at this Pokemon, the more mysterious it seems. If you do become its trainer, you gotta let me battle against it. Let's exchange numbers so we can get in touch if somehow we get separated again. You know, not a bad idea actually, after all that. Not a bad idea after all that. Oh, and she gave me a TM. That's pretty cool. Let's just get to the lighthouse. That'll be a good spot to relax. Come on, friend. Can I ride you? No. Not yet. Not yet. Maybe soon. Maybe soon. My Rotom phone can save me though, right? Just like it did before. Probably won't let me go down this path yet. Yep. Why'd you say oi? She said oi! That's not the lighthouse. Why that little? What are you doing here? I'm not talking to you. You two can chop off. Aren't you Arvin? You're enrolled in the humanities track, right? Aren't you the son of that Pokemon researcher, Pokemon Turo? Doesn't matter who my dad is. This dude is a very much a loner kind of vibe. The real issue here is what in the world this Pokemon is doing out here. And what is with this form it's in. I met it at the bottom of the cliff. So we heard the strange car. That Pokemon saved him, but it kind of looked worse for wear in the process. But you should have seen it before. It looked really tough and powerful. Well, yeah, as it should be. But the form Miraidon takes in a battle, that's its true form. Miraidon? Is that the Pokemon name? How did you know that? You can't go into the lab, it's locked. I don't ever remember seeing you around, but given the uniform, you go to the academy too, do you? Miraidon isn't the sort of Pokemon that any old trainer can hope to command. It's special. Special how? What sort of Pokemon is it? You think you're up to ordering Miraidon alone? How about I test your worthiness? Huh. Well, look at you. Quite the go-getter. I've been feeling out of sorts, so I was going to use this battle to blast these doldrums away. Doldrums away. This guy's a little pompous. Alright, Arvin, who you got to send out against me? Escovette. I assume this is a normal type Pokemon. And I want it gone. Seems a little vicious, honestly, for my first trainer that I'm going up against. But he's like such a low level, Arvin. Really sending this dude out against me. So in Pokemon trainer battles, that's my biggest issue, is seeing their thing. I haven't seen anything in the top left, so I might be able to switch that again around. I'm not concerned with this dude though. Oh wait, why did I do that? Attack rows. Special attack rows. Alright. Let's do a water gun. Let's blast this. Let's blast this squirrel out of the park. There we go. I do like the auto heal feature. I think that's nice. Did it use Leer afterwards? Am I wrong? I saw that like graphical animation. Wait, I'm looking at it. Oh, I didn't see it. Oh. Wow, that was awesome. I guess I wasn't ever going to stand a chance using some Pokemon I only just got. But if you really think you can take Miradon off my hands for me, you'll need this. It's the Pokeball that Brute's been kept in. You obtain Miradon's Pokeball. You obtain Miradon's Pokeball, putting your key items back in. So why'd you have it? Anyway, that thing is your problem now, not mine. Good luck. What? Oh, you can't hear me. You cannot hear me. I just fine, be that way, but you better actually show up for school. What a weirdo. Ah, there we go. Put it back in its Pokeball. Now, why can I have 7 Pokemon? That's interesting. You can have an egg and 5 Pokemon. You can have an egg and 6 Pokemon, but you can have a Miradon and 6 Pokemon. I'm gonna wring some of the answers out of him. You gotta climb the lighthouse, can I do that? Alright, it's time to get... it's time. Oh wow, so beautiful. It's like you can't even see the textures. That looks nice over there. That's Megazoa. Is that what they said? And that huge building with that Pokeball on it is our school. It's gonna be great having you in the same class, Picture 275. I'm looking forward to it. I love how I put all that schoolwork as the name. Right, I can't get by. Alright, I'm gonna have to... This is enough. Mountains, forests, beautiful nature, just as far as I can see. And it's just waiting for you with tons of Pokemon there. Consider me officially telling you, welcome to Paldea. But anyway, like you can see, it's kind of a hike to get from school to here. Let's make it to Los Platos for starters. That's right on the way. Vamonos, come on. All right, is this? Am I able to do what I want now? Or do I? I'm just gonna go ahead and. All right, I don't know. I don't know how it works. Am I free? Am I still on this? Trying to see if there's any Pokemon that I don't have. Hey, let's battle. Okay, cool. Whoa! Why are you guys all chasing me? I'm not trying to attack anyone here. I'm just trying to run. Can you run away still? How does that work? Let's try it. Does he stay there? What is that shiny thing? Oh, a cherry berry. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. I am gonna need to take a little break. I'm not sure how to avoid these wild Pokemon while I'm gone. But I think I should be fine over here. Hopefully this is gonna work. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, that was an hour ago. We're good. Alright. So